Mike, good. Okay. Almost disappeared for a little while longer. I was talking to my sister there on the phone. My sister has needed a new laptop for a long time. Had
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Woo! What's up, S7? My sister's got a failing hard drive in her laptop, and she has been not replacing the laptop for the past 6 months that she's known she's had a failing hard drive. I mean, getting worse. Getting worse. It's amazing it hasn't just outright failed. It's been able to mark off bad sectors and such, but it keeps developing them, which means it's failing. It's failing, and she's getting told by the system regularly, smart drive warnings, other indicators that her drive is failing, and periodically she keeps asking what to do about that. And the answer has always been, needs to be replaced. The drive or the machine, but she's 1,600 miles away. The machine should be replaced. And yeah, I think she's finally gonna do it. Cool. What's up, S7? How you doing, man? I'll kiss your boots if you can do it. But to be the man, you've got to beat the man. I want this tower. I want that scarecrow down. I can get it from here. Sick. It's coming down. You're about sick of video games? The games or the inability to stream the games without tech crap getting in the way? About sick of video games? Don't say that, man! Don't say that! Blasphemy! Blasphemer! Shit. Oh, come on. You wanna go nose to nose? You wanna go? You wanna fucking go? Let's go. Shit. Man, whenever I think I've made a nice sharp turn and I can boost into another car, you know what happens? It's a wall. It's always a wall that I boost into. I don't know if this guy's gonna get out of his car. He might. If I can avoid dying playing chicken with him. What's your plan there, bud? What's your plan? Alright, he's not getting out. If he was getting out, he would have gotten out already. That's my thought. So let's get in the Opus and mess him up. That is not cool. You can't really boost from sitting still. I mean, you can boost, but you can't get damage boosting from sitting still. There goes the Opus again. It's a weird mechanic that your car can get borderline trashed or completely trashed, but as long as you're out before it explodes, Chumbucket will fix it in a matter of seconds. So when you're getting screwed over by a bunch of wastelanders because their car handling is unnatural compared to what you can do with an upgraded car, or if you get in one of theirs, you won't be able to drive it the way they do. You won't be able to make the hairpin turns. Fuck you! Yeah! Yeah! Witness! Fire it! Why can't I get the oh, because it only unarmored tires?
Look at all that scrap just
I'm gonna leave now, okay? It doesn't get cleaner than that. And I missed. I'm just gonna go now, okay? I'll let myself out. What's with the fucking shimmy? Come on, straight at him. Thunderpoon time. Thank you, man. Thunderpoon time. Good call, Spider. I feel better. I feel much better. How could you not be satisfied with something called Thunderpoon? Uh-oh. They just want water. They don't have water, they want water. And the last ones I gave water to got run over 5 seconds later by some wastelanders.
Oh, look! That's smoke! Must be what Jake talked about.
Hey, Molesy. Yep. Over 100 hours of it. What did you think of Fallout 4? Wait, there was only one suicide bomber, right? What was the second guy to explode? Nice, Max. Yeah, just kick him while he's down. Yeah, that just happened to me. It was awesome. It was horrible, actually. It was awesomely horrible. Once they come closer, I'd be happy to oblige. You wanna know what a toilet looks like in the wasteland? That is a wasteland toilet. There's one more piece of scrap here. It won't go off the mini-map until I find it, so it must be found. Yeah. Yeah. Why can't the animation finisher make... Why does it have to whiff on the second hit? Hey Manny, what's going on? How are you doing today? Hey Claire, it's been a while. Up to? That really worked out. Not only did I not space it out, but I put an extra E in there. I'm gonna stop typing. I'm enjoying it more and more, Manny. I could still see myself getting burnt out on some of the activities just being repeats, but right now I'm actually enjoying the repeat activities more and more. As I get comfortable with it, it feels sort of the kind of grinding I actually like doing. Wait. We need to fill up. Might need to fill up. Level 20 Leshen when you're level 7. You get it more than halfway down without it laying a finger on you and then one shot. Man, you know, that's how it goes. And I know that really well. And that's when you need patience of steel. When you're having one of those unbearably difficult fights, but you're kicking ass. The odds are still against you making it through the whole thing, and the odds win. Crazy Coke, what's up? Fury Road was so good. So good.
Right here. Bad feeling about this place.
Water. What am I doing? There's water here. I wanted the water. That was part of why I got out. In the first place was because there was water here.
Lie low here.
Yeah, I should be done, but... Where was that water?
Don't be long.
Don't be long. Don't be long. I didn't see it. The water... A couple arrows on the map to indicate when things are above or below you would be really helpful. Where is there water here? It's probably... be in a cave or a tunnel beneath. I don't know. But there sure doesn't seem to be water at this level where the water marker is on the map. That could be better. There, wow. There, you probably need to stay away from your ex, huh? I mean, I know I asked you about that before. I'm really sorry that happened, but it seems like you and your ex are in quite a bit of contact. But when I asked you about that before, you said you weren't. But it always seems like you're doing stuff with your ex and he's always causing problems. Am I reading that wrong? I don't know what to make of that, man. There's clearly room for more gas cans in the back of the car, but no! Only one allowed. Only one allowed. Yeah, there are some internal consistency problems, and those things usually bug me a lot. I think the reason that those things aren't bugging me as much, I can complain about them, and notice them and complain about them, is because the game doesn't... It feels like a playground. The game feels more like a playground than a I'm on a mission. What is Max's mission? To cross the... I forgot. What's it called? The Whispering Wastes, the Silent Lands, the dusty, moldy nothingness. That's Max's quest. Well, what the hell does that mean? I don't care. It's a playground. I'm having fun. So it's easier for me to let go of the internal inconsistencies that usually destroy my sense of immersion, the suspension of disbelief that I bitch about all the time when games break. Suspension of disbelief because of a lack of internal consistency. I don't feel like I have an investment in this world so that it doesn't bug me as much. I don't know if that makes sense. Troy, what's up, man? Hey, Troy. How were things the other day? I don't know. I don't know if you checked back in with us or I missed it after you were getting started on your chemo the other day. Good to see you, man. I'm liking the game more and more, more and more and more. Just enjoying it a lot. Cheers. It's really good to see you, man. How did things go the other day, and how are you doing right now? So I could not get that water. Bad. I think it's time for some main mission. So let's go to get water there. Go to gut gashes. Let's get our water. And then heal up. Then go to Jeets and get refueled and ammo. And let's head towards a quest. Story quest. Crazy Coke, what you're looking for is the BTTV plugin. If you're on a desktop, you can get the plugin for pretty much any browser. If you're on mobile, there really isn't any way to see BTTV emotes. But it is what it is. All good today, Troy? Sweet. Harry Potter movie games, huh? Claire, I'm not sure which message you're talking about. I usually get your messages. Was it the one about you're not sure if you're going to be able to keep broadcasting your gameplay on Steam? You mentioned something about that. Yeah, BTTV does a lot more than just the emotes. A lot more than just the emotes. Emotes are just a awesome bonus.
Great tidings for us.
Hey, Rex. Hey, what do you think? Now that you're actually playing it, what do you think? So, full fuel tank, full ammo. Canteen's empty because I had to use it to heal up. You'd think coming back to a stronghold could possibly heal you up. Maybe there is a perk for that. Before we go on to the quest, let's see what kind of leveling we can do. 735 scrap is not great, but... Blender Wrenchies. These knucks are not bad. Fists do 30% more damage. Troy, I wish they'd do a port to PS4 Dragon's Dogma? For Dragon's Dogma? Sounds like. Ammo belt. Yeah, time for an ammo belt. I could have upgraded that a little bit a while ago. Be able to hold a lot more though now. Shotgun can get an extra barrel. How do you like that? S7, you still there? Shotgun with a... Oh, do we only have a one barrel shotgun? Get a 2-barrel and a 3-barrel. And I don't know if the last one is a 4-barrel, but it probably is, huh? Yeah, no, I got that one too, Claire. I did. I think that was before your other message about the streaming on Steam. Streaming from Steam. When when the time comes, we can talk more about that. I don't know how we're gonna put that all together or when, but point. So the shoulder charge, I think an enemy did that to me. The shoulder charge, a running charge move that sends enemies stumbling backwards. Get it. How does it work? Hope I get a nice prompt on how that works. You think he needs more beard? Well, there was more beard. And then someone mentioned making him look a little more like Jay, so I took the beard down a notch. By way of some scavenging locations, let's head towards Pink Eye. I've got level 4 harpoon now, extra ammo, at least capacity. I should have done that upgrade before coming here to get my ammo refreshed. Just wait for now, but that's where we're going. Then he went to J-Beard mode, pretty much. Did the dragon scare you? I don't know what dragon you might have run into randomly, but I think someone was trying to get me to go where I was going to run into a dragon earlier on in the game. The only dragon besides the story one that I got to fight in Dragon's Dogma was the Dragon. And that's when I was fighting the Gore Cyclops in Bitterback Isle. Bitterback. The Dragon and the Gore Cyclops, I managed to get them to fight. So the whole thing was really weird. Good night, Darth. Good night.
Oh, these metal monsters! Scarecrows! The region is thick with them!
Drive by harpooning. Rex. The dragon that I summoned with the meat, someone said that was the Dragon at the time. I don't know one from another, but when we used the bait and it summoned a dragon, someone said that was the Dragon, so I just rolled with it. Steadmo, what's going on? Have you ever played any of the Assassin's Creed games? We've only spent 150 hours on them, and we've even got more on the schedule. Yeah, a lot. We've done a lot. Grind him! Come on. Fucking hate how the AI drives the cars. The NPC cars. They have way too much traction control, acceleration, and everything. It's not cool. When you get into close quarters with the vehicles, it's a pain in the ass.
This is just too painful.
Yeah, I made it through 14 hours of Unity on stream, and then my saves got Max, please. And then my saves got nuked. So Unity's back on the schedule. We're gonna start it from scratch. Syndicate was about, I don't know, 30 hours. Black Flag, I think we've got about 40, 50 hours of Black Flag on stream. We also played Rogue, not to completion. Failed on Rogue after the story went places I didn't want to follow. You're in Assassin's Creed mode now? You've been playing Black Flag and the new one, Syndicate? I like Syndicate a lot. Not the DLC, but the main game. Black Flag is cool. The ship mechanics are excellent. You gotta remember to set up that poll. I was gonna do it during the break. Set up a Witcher poll for subs to decide what Witcher game we'll play this month. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell is that? What, is he a monkey? Are you a man? Are you a monkey? Guess it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you've smoked too much. Did we just kill him by crunching his nuts? That's horrible. It's a horrible way to die. Get kicked in the nuts so hard you just die. That's gotta be on a short list of worst ways to die.
I hate ferals.
Did I say which Witcher game? Yeah, Manny, I've got a poll going right now for everyone on which Metal Gear game to play this month. But I think we'll spend a week on The Witcher at the end of the month. And the question is which Witcher, and I'm gonna make that, which Witcher? I'm gonna make that a sub poll. So there'll be a sub-only poll for whether we do 1, 2, or continue the... Obviously, at some point, we'll do them all. We're going to continue Death March, NG+, in Wild Hunt, but maybe not this month if we do something else first. Well, that's the car. That's the car, not the scrap icon. Well, I don't know what he smoked, but he was nuts. I think he was smoking PCP. Debor, how are you? Yeah, I know, Stedmo. I'm really looking forward to Blood and Wine, and I still have it in mind, if it works, to stretch out my NG Plus playthrough and just do Blood and Wine in NG Plus for the first time. Did he just eat magnets? Maybe. Magnets! How the fuck do they work? Damn it, Max. That's right, Max. He's learning. I'm learning. He's learning. Oh, maggots, not magnets. Maggots. There are. Yeah, Max will eat maggots. That's some of the food sources you can find are maggots. Full of protein. What's... Uber sampling? Uber sampling? What are we talking about? Uber sampling? Don't I just love this combat? Manny, I am so torn on it. It's probably my biggest sticking point in the game is the melee combat. It's not as smooth as the Arkham games. It's clearly trying to copy the Arkham games. Rarely does that work. So many games have tried to copy the Arkham melee combat, and none of them do it as well, except for maybe Shadows of Mordor, which in some ways did it even better. So, don't I just love the combat? I'd be lying if I said yes. It's growing on me. I'm getting more used to it. The better I get at not fucking it up, the better it feels. But it doesn't feel as fluid. So, I don't really love the melee combat in this, no. But I'm enjoying it. The further I go, the more I enjoy it. Oh, Witcher 2, graphics option called Uber Sampling. Try it once and see how the 980 handles it. I had always heard that Assassins of Kings had some crazy graphics options. I did not try that when I played it before. I had my 660 Ti going at the time, and I think I played Assassins of Kings on the mid-range settings. Deadmo, you got bored of the game, you felt like a scrap collector and the story was boring. I don't know what the story is, so that's not my appeal. Yeah, I love story games, but I'm not playing this one for the story. I'm playing it for the world, and although I can see the potential to get bored with being a scrapper day in and day out, at the moment I'm actually enjoying it more. I thought it would bug me, and instead I'm really just having fun, looting everything and wandering around. It's pretty laid back. Except when I get caught in close quarters car combat. I love ramming other vehicles, but not so much getting worked over by other vehicles because they have unnatural responses when driven by an NPC. Yep, Yorvith. I went with Yorvith. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go the the Broche route next time. Broche. Hey Pete, you doing? There's something else here. There's another piece of scrap here and I want it. It's not that I need the scrap, it's that I need that thing off the map. I will not be happy until it's off the map. So what did I miss? Was it down here? And that can get a little frustrating. I'm bad at navigations anyways. There's a storm coming in. The reason I didn't hear anything because I wasn't close to Chumbucket. Would Chumbucket have warned me about the storm if I was closer to the Opus? It's the scrap. Scrap. Rare. Rare's making a pirate MMO. So yeah, not too exciting running in circles on the same map looking for one piece of scrap, but what'll happen is I'll keep seeing this on the world map and wanting to come back to it to scavenge it, even though it's 90% scavenged. I really do need to find this last piece of scrap before I leave, or it'll bug me to know. I don't have a clue where it is. Where do I keep missing a piece of scrap? Did I climb into the capsized boat? Up into the capsized boat? No, thank you. Maybe that's what I need to do. I mistook one of those ladders for something I had already done. Thank you, Spider. I bet that. Must not have climbed this ladder. You rock. You rock. Thanks, man. I could have been here for another hour. Cleanup crew! Sweet. Pete gets a cleanup crew. It got you inside the cave. I wonder if that wasn't a bug. There should be able to take shelter in a cave. What does the cleanup crew do? Not sure I even know. Oh yeah, Pete. Thank you, Rummy, for answering Pete. I did. I got to see it this past week. It was awesome. Great flick. Alright, I'm going to get that. As soon as I clean up this other location, we're going to get that. Cleanup crew will get all the extra scrap from destroyed vehicles, etc. That's a beautiful thing.
Sit tight.
Yes, gladly. It is my sacred
Something
place.
about this place makes my hair stand up.
Oh, damn! Way to land on my head. Scrap crew. Damn, Jeets is getting scrap and cleanup crews now. Jeets is gonna be almost complete. There won't be much left. There's some more scrap here somewhere. Australian suicide bomber. That, guys are kind of scary. The worst part is, Rummy, the game only does that when I'm screwing things up. So the fact that you're seeing it often, you can do the math. The game sure isn't patting me on the back for playing well. What, anyone know what the latest is with Nade's stream today and some of the troubles he was having? I was catching some of it earlier, and I was contacting him a bit on Discord, but... I got very distracted. I don't know what the latest was. Did he get things working at all again?
Long shot in there has shot his last.
It just started working again. Did, before that happened, had he gotten a new stream key and that didn't help? I'm just curious, because I did have to do that once. I was having disconnects, and after OBS basically crashed, it thought I was still live when I wasn't, and I couldn't restart a stream, and the only way I was able to get it going was with a new stream key. Although if I had waited a while, it probably would have started working again too. Drive by harpooning. Come on. Come on. When you aim, it slows time down. It doesn't do any crazy visual effect, but it slows time down. So you can aim. I thought I was close enough to harpoon that thing. Five new stream keys, nothing helped. Well, damn. One didn't help. 2, 3, 4, and 5 probably wouldn't have much of a chance to. I love that my car can off-road now. It finally can off-road. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was sick. Sand Scrapper. That was cool. Although the finishers have great animations in this. Look, Manny, if you're still there, of course you're still there. Coming back to the melee combat, I do wish the controls in the game felt a little tighter. I don't know if that's the right word, but
Oh, here it comes! A mighty duster!
we get to drive in a duster. We finally get to drive in a duster. I'm gonna try and get some of the crazy loot this time, if we can do it. Wait for the duster to come in. Instead of looting this place right now, which would be my first inclination, I totally lost my opportunity to drive through a duster last time. Let's hang out for a second and let the duster come in, and then we'll cruise through it. In from. Is that the duster? Can we see it approach? Oh, Duster. My bad. I keep getting him confused. Mighty Duster.
Keep an eye on the
The
car.
nocturnal ones! The buzzards! They've seen us! Jumpers!
Yeah, it's all combos. It's very fluid. You fly around the screen. So unlike Max, who needs to be in proper melee range to move from one target to another, Batman basically leaps across the screen at his next target. So Batman can just go everywhere. Feels so good. And we've got a serious head start on that guy, but if he decided to come after us, he'd catch up with us in about 6 seconds because of unnatural AI abilities. There he is. What a prick. Yeah, the AI can do that, can turn on a dime. Going any speed they want, they can turn on a dime. One of my larger frustrations with the game is the bullshit the NPCs get to do with their vehicles. It makes the close quarters car combat messy when the rest of the car combat has this huge potential for fun. Get up. Get up. Lie down. Manny, there's always things I should have done. Should have done this, should have done that. There's always a way to do something better. I'm not going for optimal efficiency here. I don't know, Manny. I don't know. A 24-hour stream will probably happen on a Friday. So when we do a week of Witcher at the end of the month, it could be, if there hasn't already been one by then. Could be. But because of the internet troubles I've been having and the likelihood that the stream will drop during primetime hours, I may have trouble with the 24-hour streams and just have to play it by ear. And if I get lucky enough that on a Friday I have the energy and inclination for that, and the connection is working, then I will... Then it would be a yes. But it's unpredictable, so... I didn't really take it as having done something wrong, but rather that there's always, you know, I was struggling with a bunch of cars when Spider said Thunderpoon, and at the moment that was perfect. Like, yes, that'll solve my problem. I'm struggling. Thunderpoon, out, boon. I think I said Thunderpoom and then boon. I'm not really dyslexic. It just sounds like it sometimes. But I'm not usually the model of efficiency when I'm doing things, is what I meant. Not that I thought you were telling me I done something wrong. Sebor, is the game getting repetitive yet, or is it still pretty good? I'm allowing it to be repetitive right now. I'm doing more of the grindy stuff you don't really have to do, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know how that quite answers your question, but it is getting more repetitive, I think because I'm allowing it to. And I'm oddly okay with that. That, I don't know, Manny, maybe I just missed something completely. I don't even know what you mean, actually, about popping the spike or popping his tire. Probably a lot of game mechanics available to me right now that I haven't even experimented with yet. I haven't done a single mine clearing, although I hear those are boring. I haven't pulled a door off of an enemy vehicle, not even once. I think my harpoon can do that now. I'm sure, but I think it can. I've pulled one unarmored tire off of one vehicle. That was just one time. Right. Stank gum. Fortified scarecrow. I think the fortified scarecrows are tier 4 harpoon, but I now have that. Fortified scarecrow. This is why I was afraid to come north when I only had a tier 2 harpoon. I actually only had tier 1 and I thought I had a tier 2. Boar skull camp. Yuck. Strong scarecrow. You black and white in real life. I had a couple color streams. A couple. Thank gum. Let's see, Manny, I was driving. The other car jumped over you, and if you hit one of those stylish spikes... Oh, and the car hit one of those spikes with his tire. So in real physics, that should have popped his tire. If you harpoon a human and drag him towards your car, they do get caught on the spikes. I gotcha. I totally missed that. No, I thought you were telling me to, like detonate something, trigger something. I get you now. In terms of the game mechanics, those spikes do only one main thing, right? They impale bodies, like you were saying with the harpoon. You could pull them into the car and they'd get caught on the spikes. But if they try and board the vehicle, they're gonna, they get caught on the spikes or just prevented from boarding. But that's the main purpose of the spikes, right? Is to keep people from boarding the vehicle. Hey, have a good meal, Spider. Cheers, say hi to the family.
Oh, holy, holy.
All right, Manny, have a great dinner. Sorry, I got so defensive about your comment there. Even if you had meant it the way I read it, I still overreacted to it. So, cheers, man. Have a good meal, even though I completely misread it. Another screw. Manny the Boxer.
Oh, these are convoy craft.
You don't want to harpoon that? I was kind of hoping we go flying off a cliff and pull it down. It almost worked. All right. Let me see here. Frames. How are the frames? The frames are actually dropping right now as I watch them. Not quickly enough. You're probably not seeing. Most people probably aren't seeing buffering, but the frames are actually dropping right now. Not badly, but that's the precursor to them dropping badly. So, got your whisper, and the answer is I don't think I'm going to try and go 3 more hours. Assuming the frame drops get a little bit worse in the next half hour, I will probably wrap up in about half hour, 45 minutes, if I can even make it that far. And it's entirely possible that it will fall apart before then. Hey, Spider, thank you for the host, man. Thank you. And I know a lot of you know Spider already, but for those of you that don't, Bearded Spider is an excellent streamer here on Twitch, and a lot of fun, and a great guy. And like myself, has been having a lot of technical issues with the stream, but don't let that hold you back. It's not stopping you from being here. Manny, a robot just hugged me. Another thing off the bucket list. Speaking of coffee, I made a cup and drank very little of it. Do another race. Let's do another race. Death run. Buckle down. Now, there's 2 types of races, and one of them seems to be marginally multiplayer. The Opus Wars. Build and race your own unique magnum opus against your best times and the best times of your friends. So I don't think you race with other actual players in real time, but there's some sort of leaderboard, and maybe you even get a ghost racer. I don't know about that, but I haven't tried it yet. But you can race against your times and other people's times. What I'm going to do is the normal race. Or though, I don't know what this is. A barrel bash? I haven't done a barrel bash. Destroy a barrel at every checkpoint. Reach the finish line before the other drivers. There's no credit for second place. You either get first or you're out. And before the bomb under your vehicle explodes. Destroy a barrel at every checkpoint. But if the barrels turn out to be explosive, I don't know. I assume ramming them is gonna severely damage the vehicle mid-race. So. Prickles! Prickles. Like we're racing Prickles. You don't get to race your vehicle in this type of race. Coolio, what's up? Dilly Dally Dunker, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you for saying so. I do love hearing that. Good to have you here. I hope you're enjoying the streams. I enjoy the streams tremendously. That's why I'm still here. I started streaming on Twitch last year. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I know I'm not going anywhere at this point. These are a few of my favorite things. So rather than... Oh, this race already went to shit. I was gonna say, rather than actually try to ram anyone, the last few races I've succeeded at winning. So, barrel, let's see. I didn't hit a barrel. Max needs to hit a barrel. We're gonna fail this one. I wanna know what the barrels do for the retry in a second here. Simply outrunning them is how I won the other races, not actually taking out the enemies. Barrel bashed. And there was some damage to the vehicle, but I don't think it was too much. So, we're gonna retry this. Bucket list, yeah, things you do before you die. It was a movie, right? The Bucket List or something. I think the expression has been around longer, but there was a movie and then the expression became quite popular. All of a sudden everyone's got a bucket list. I don't actually have a bucket list. Just wait until the car blows up here. You should probably get out of the car before it blows up, don't you think? Dilly Dally Dunker, any advice? You failed, you got out of the car. Consistency. If that's too general, what do I mean by that? Schedules are good. I mean, they can be helpful to you as a streamer, but if you can have a schedule, it's gonna help people know when they can show up to watch and hang out. So schedule's a big thing. Obviously, when you start streaming, there probably won't immediately be people watching, or if there are, there might be a couple people watching and they might be really quiet. Not everyone wants to chat, especially in a relatively quiet place. People are shy. We all got some of that. So I've told people before, I'd say stream like there are people there, even if there aren't. Have fun, play things you want to play, be consistent, and stream like there's someone there, whether there is or not. And then when there is someone there, they'll hear you talking, if you're talking. There'll be more for them to enjoy. You pretend they're there even before they are. That sound weird? I think it's pretty legit advice. Ow, ow, oh no, no, stay on the track, bud. Please stay on the track. There, right on my tail. And I don't have a boost in this vehicle. No nitro here. Keep it together. Hold it together, baby. Hold together, baby. Oh, we got this sucker. We got this. No. You ain't catching up with me. Oh! Woo, what did you think, Manny? What did you think of the race? Rewards, prickles, and a Griffa token. Hey, you're welcome, Dunker. You're welcome. And I wish you a lot of luck with the stream, too. A lot of aerodynamic enhancements. Sweet. Where did the chomp come from? I think the chomp, nobody asked, I'm asking out loud, thinking to myself, where did the chomp come from? Witcher. I think it was Wild Hunt. I think it was the long boss battles in The Witcher. Maybe it started before that, but having these grueling battles and finally succeeding. I just, I'm gonna take a bite out of something. But I think it works better when when I'm really fired up. Wasteland Sniper. What else are we gonna? We were going north. That race took us way south. I was going north, and the race took us south. Large blade, a 4-skull camp. Time. Thinking about time frames. What can we do here? Try to take this 4-skull camp. This could be pretty brutal. Do it. Let's try to take out a 4-skull camp. Exactly. That's what's up, Iceman. Nailed it. Or the cow farming monster. I still haven't seen that. I've only heard about the cow farming monster. I guess we'll take this ride. I could call for Chum Bucket and the Magnum Opus, but actually I should. I really should. When I get a little closer, maybe. Oh, yeah, I did. Maybe not all of them. Let me fast travel back. Let's find out how many I've got. I think Jeets is return to Stronghold. We'll get cleanup crew, scrap crew. And then what won't we have? We won't have a maggot farm yet. And we'll still need 1 part for water storage at Jeets. I've got water storage at Gutgash. I have everything else at Jeets. That's an awkward. It's a bit awkward. Right on. Have fun. Have fun, Dunker. We'll see you later.
You've been keeping it busy, driver. Keep it up and our deal stands.
The cow monster killed villagers and soldiers. Slaughtered the whole town. Back to cooking. Nice. What are we having? You said already, I missed it. What are we having, Spider? Water storage.
I heard whispers down the way about some dune.
Clean up crew.
Supposed to be special.
Not hurting so bad no more. That's great.
Scrap is automatically collected from all defeated enemy vehicles in the Stronghold's territory. So there's a catch. It's not all over the world. That makes sense, but I got a little overexcited. It's limited to this area, and I'm going to be in a lot of other areas, but it's still awesome. And it's good to know how that works. Oh shit, a meatball jambalaya. Yeah. Now that sounds really good. I second that, Lamia. Stedmo, what are you talking about? In the first area? Or are you talking something, Witcher, like the cow monster in Witcher? Scrap crew will collect scrap while the game is turned off. Requires an online connection. Yeah, well, that's cool. You get more scrap the longer you're away, or I'm betting it caps out. Many hands an empty plate to Spider. Beautiful. Time lapse again. Stronghold improved.
Done cheated death a couple times too many.
Level up. Wreckage Roller, level 10. I've got 9 Griffa tokens, so that's... We should go meet with Griffa, too. Maybe we won't go take that base tonight. The frames are continuing to drop. We've dropped another 500 frames in the past 5 minutes. So it is getting worse. And we'll probably have to wrap up on time. I mean, 6 hours. We'll have gotten 6 hours. I consider us lucky for even getting that. Circumstances. New one. Reversal. A reversal move that disarms an armed attacker after a perfect parry. Well, that's tempting. Melee weapon execution. Wall finisher. I thought I'd gotten that. Fury ground execution. Wall shiv execution. Shiv grapple escape. Alright. We'll come back to those.
Hey, whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Keep it up. Full health, full canteen, full ammo. Pretty sweet. Manny, does it have a 3.5 jack? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Can't see it, it's probably too dark, but it does. Nice, Bob. Getting near the 4-0. Hey, Spider. Did Spider hit 1,000 today? It's time in channel while it's live. Time in the channel. Let's see. Spider! Spider, you still there, man? Oh, Spider crossed 1,000 hours. Holy shit. Hey, Newt, how are you? How you doing today? Good God. Good God, man. Cheers. I can't remember if 360 controller. So I prefer the DualShock. That's probably my favorite. I'm going to get a receiver so I can use the Xbox One controller with the PC, but I need a separate receiver for it. And I have a bunch of 360 controllers because Microsoft screwed up. When I was trying to get a wired controller replaced, they sent me a wireless one. And then I told them they had screwed up, and they said, all right, we'll send you the correct one. And then they sent me another wireless one. And then I called them back and said, you sent me another wireless one. Where's my wired controller? And then they sent me another one. Do you know how many wireless controllers I got from Microsoft for free? 5. I got 5 free controllers from Microsoft. American consumer laws. You don't have to send that stuff back. So one of the reps asked me to send them back. And I was like, no, I am not driving cross town to go box up and mail your shit back if I don't have to. Send me the right controller first. I eventually had to get it. I gave up. I actually sent an email saying, Microsoft, quit wasting my time. I've got a stack of controllers here, and you obviously can't send me the right one, so I'll just go away, and you can go away, and we can all go back to our lives. And then I got an email from a senior support rep, and a direct number to some executive. Anyways, it was weird, and they finally got me a wired controller, and that's how I got my collection of wireless 360 controllers. I threw one away the other day because it basically crapped out, and since it wasn't store-bought, there's no way I'm calling Microsoft to try and get it replaced. Lost it, but still got a few. The feel of the one in the hand compared to the 360, it is a bit better, and part of it is the battery compartment. Your fingers rest on the battery compartment on the back of the 360, and it's flat on the back here, much flatter, if you can see. So instead of having a big lump that your fingers rest on, they can, I don't know. I think you're right. It's got a better grip. You have a shitty one, meaning you think they're all shitty, or the one you have is shitty? I find that the 360 controllers have a lot of analog drift and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be cheeky to call them back, to call them out on a warranty. It would be really cheeky. I would. Armor. Flim Flam frame. Reduce impact damage from vehicles, environments, and explosions by 15%. Can't probably afford too many of these upgrades. Probably only one nice upgrade right now. A humongous V6 More acceleration. You have a sticky B button. So of these controllers they sent me, they each have their own problems. A little drift in one of the analog sticks or a sticky button. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's how they sent them to me. Let's be honest. 360 controllers, they're pretty shitty. The Xbox One controller's better, but... Heaney exhaust. Top speed is 40% faster than stock. That would be a nice top speed boost from where we're at now. Tires. I could get new tires and get more traction. I want all this stuff, but I can't have it all now. One major lift. Increase lift height and undercarriage protection by 40%. Basically off-roading. If we get the major lift, we're going to be nearly an off-road vehicle. Yeah, Rummy, I'm trying to pin more of that down now, too. I'm trying to figure out what's what in that regard. All right, let's go for the armor. I am sick of having my vehicle pummeled, and 15% doesn't sound like a lot, but we got to make some headway sometime. What did I mark on the map? Where am I even going? Mark something. Oh, the Four Skull Camp. Let's change the plan here. Frames aren't terrible, but they are still dropping, and they will probably get worse. So let's just do some lightweight stuff until we wrap up the stream for today. And then tomorrow we'll head north. We'll get into some heavier camps and head north. How about the last couple scrap locations? Let's see if we can find the water part for Jeet. Maybe it's marked here. History relic. History relic. Scrap. Find one more water part for Jeet. That's something I'd want to do right now. And then his stronghold would be complete, except for the 500 scrap he needs. At that point, I'd probably be willing to do it. All right, here first, but we're not going to actually find it here, I don't think.
If you're looking to gain the favor of the gods, you can always do a death run.
So Claire, the rubber on your 360 controller is so old. Rubber around the wires tore, so the wires are showing. What? What? Oh, your wired one. Those, yeah. You probably won't get electrocuted by that. It's pretty, I mean, it's extremely low voltage and practically no amperage. What's the voltage on USB is 5 volt. I would bet that the Xbox controller uses that or less. But I mean, the max on a standard USB is 5 volt, so very little voltage and almost no amperage. Nevertheless, electrical tape is a good plan. Griffa! I said I was going to Griffa too. Let's go where I'm going, but I want to get to Griffa and spend the tokens that I've got. Basically get prepped for tomorrow. Yeah, we just dropped another few hundred frames. So right on schedule, the frame drops are starting. Why I love my ISP so much. At least I finally got an ETA on their backbone fix. If you were here earlier, you might have seen that. I kind of called out my ISP a few times on Twitter over the past few weeks, and today they answered. How may we help you? Can you give me your account info so I can look into this? And after complaining on Twitter, I finally have an ETA for their backbone upgrade. And it's April 15th. They're planning to flip the switch by April 15th. Max! Max has a problem with shadow boxing. Whiffing in the air. I'm getting sloppier as the day goes on. I've actually gotten reasonably comfortable with the combat in this game. After struggling so hard with the counter timings, and not knowing why because I've played plenty of Arkham clones, I'm finally starting to feel better with it. And then I get caught up in my struggle mode from time to time where I go right back to where I was and I can't seem to land any of the counters. Tax day. Hoping to fix it by tax day. So at least I got that date, but they also said it might not happen by that date, and it might not happen till the beginning of summer. Steadmo, send me one of yours. Well, had it been before I started streaming on Twitch, I probably would have been just fine giving a couple away. But being as I broke one recently on Twitch and had to toss it, I think I'm going to go through them. I actually think I'm going to use them all now. We have here one more piece of scrap somewhere. I think S7 was saying I should raffle one off. They're not in boxes, by the way. They're just loose controllers. Loose controllers. I think they're either refurbs or just spares. I don't know how they handle that, but they're probably refurbs or ones that were sent in for repair that were deemed working. Like maybe someone sent it in on a warranty after finding that there was analog drift or a sticky button, and Microsoft just sent them to me. So they're not actually the best controllers. Why does he stab people and leave the knife in there? Well, in The Last of Us, the shivs would break. They're not telling me that the shivs are breaking here. But that's kind of what I wondered, if the shivs are being damaged. Sweet. It does seem like a waste, though. At least I can carry 3 shivs now. Where's the nitrous for the car? It's in here somewhere. Let's find the nitrous. I have had the opportunity to get more nitrous for quite a while. I think. And I forgot where it is. Boost. Yeah. Triple nitro boost. I need 52 more scrap, and then we can get more nitro boost. I want it now. Having a third boost would be great, both for getting away from enemies and just traveling in general. It'd be so much more fun with some extra boost. I've got 2 charges right now, and it recharges pretty quick. But I think between the recharge rate and having a third boost, it would be almost like boosting whenever you want. I would love to get that water part for Jeets, but let's head to Griffa. And maybe from Griffa we could go hit up a couple scavenging locations. This is still Jeets territory, so maybe the last water part is somewhere up here. Tentative agenda for the next few minutes. We'll hit up Griffa and maybe this Vantage outpost. That might reveal the location that has the last water part. Let's go to Griffa. Stabbing people with the same knife. It's unhygienic. There could be bacterial infection. They might. Yeah, I don't want that. I also keep tapping the button for the nitrous, and while I'm not convinced that holding it down makes a difference, I wonder if you get about a fraction of a second more boost if you do hold it down. I might be imagining that.
Something I have to do here.
I don't care where you're going. No, we got all in the world. All the time to build this megalicious godhead of a machine. Just, oh.
Chum Bucket's a little inconsistent. Sometimes he tells you to hurry. Sometimes. Harry says we have all the time in the world. Hello, Griffa.
Tell me about the ones you leave dead by the road. All the lives choked out.
Not my choice to kill.
You seem to enjoy it.
Never.
You don't fear killing because you think you control it. You tell yourself such. Blood is not on your hands, but on theirs. Perhaps it's not the killing you enjoy, but the moments of silence the fighting brings you.
Or max health. Or max health for max. More from food. Legend level. Or water. Or scrap. Less fuel consumed. That seems to be the least important one. Fuel consumption is surprisingly not an issue. Not a big issue. The melee weapons, Rummy, you were talking about how quickly the melee weapons break. You actually can upgrade that ability so they don't break as quickly. Testing that now. More ammo while looting? Yes, please. More damage using a melee weapon. How about more ammo while looting? You still say that's Mordecai. It does look like Mordecai. Borderlands almost made it on the schedule this month. It doesn't look like it's going to at this point, but just throwing this out there, there's a good chance we'll do Borderlands something in March. The February schedule is about 2/3 complete, and Witcher something is probably going to fill the end of February. So there won't really be time for a big playthrough like Borderlands 1 or 2 or whatever we end up doing. So there's a good chance Borderlands in March. Borderlands something. I've played through 2 twice before I started streaming. I have not played 1, not played pre-sequel. Some Borderlands co-op would be awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I was thinking. It would be a good one for co-op. 4-player co-op. Unlike all these other games, we talk about co-op and then either there aren't enough people or there are too many people and not enough slots. But 4-player co-op would be sweet. So part of the question is, what platform? I'll worry about that later. Am I still thinking about GTA 5 on Friday? I am, but we got to finish Mad Max. It's possible Mad Max will take all of Friday. So we might not do GTA on Friday. It's even possible we'll need Saturday for Mad Max, but I think between 6-ish hours tomorrow and 8 hours on Friday, there's a good chance we could get through the story. But look at how much we haven't touched. Haven't been up here, haven't been anywhere near Gastown, haven't been into the Dead Barrens except for a tiny bit into Pink Eyes territory. Really haven't been to the western side of the map. If I keep scrapping and exploring, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But even if we do get through this on Friday and I move on to setting up a GTA Online character, there probably won't be any real co-op yet. It'll be prep. I'll have to never done it, so I got to get a character set up and get through the little intro, whatever that is. We'll do it sometime. Long answer to a simple question. Am I still thinking about it? Yes, but I'm also thinking it might not happen. It might not be able to happen without putting aside Mad Max, and I want to finish this. Okay, Doc, I'm about off myself. Have a great one. Thanks for hanging out all day. See you later. Doc Henson heading out. Doc has left the building. level up. Griffa has appeared. Let's not go back to Griffa. Best way to get the scrap out of this vehicle. Thunderpoon it? Get in here and Thunderpoon it? Maybe? Can I do an AC marathon anytime I have a downtime between game releases? Interesting way to put it. I probably won't do an AC marathon. But we'll keep coming back to Assassin's Creed. Oh, the scrap. Automatically, we're in Jeet's territory. I don't need to pick up the scrap. There it is. Cleanup crew added the scrap. We're going to do Unity this month, and hopefully not have the saves disappear in the middle and be able to get through Unity. Then what would be next? What Assassin's Creed would we do next? Well, I've never played 2 on stream. So, you know, you ask about a marathon. Maybe sometime we'll do 2 in Brotherhood and Revelations. That would make a little mini marathon. We could do a little Ezio marathon. No promises, though. Sebor, thought of something funny? What's that? Stay on the road, Jay. Stay on the road. Till you leave the road.
War party on the horizon!
No, don't hit the rock. Ah, boo. Well, that was still fun. F. Murray Abraham. Really? F. Murray Abraham. Have you ever seen, has anyone ever seen Amadeus? It's from Best Picture in like 1983, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Amadeus about Mozart. Anyways, F. Murray Abraham plays Salieri and is awesome. One of his best roles. Amadeus is such a good movie too. Yeah, I still watch that movie a few times a year. Sometimes if I'm in a really weird mood where nothing appeals to me, that movie will... I can always watch that movie. That movie is exceptional. And it's not entirely upbeat, but beautiful music, incredible scenarios. That's Mozart. Didn't I say that, Bob? He was Salieri? What did I say? I didn't say he was Mozart for sure. I think I said he was Salieri. I certainly know he's Salieri. But, in fact, the actor who played Mozart basically doesn't act anymore. He was in Parenthood with Steve Martin. He was the boyfriend in Parenthood, another 80s movie. Gotcha. So are you a fan, Bob, of Amadeus or F. Murray Abraham? Welcome back, Kim. You loved it? You loved it too? Such a good flick. How are the frames doing? I'm not going to keep going for hours, but if the frames don't completely crap out, I might mess around for a few more minutes. I'm not going to get into anything too big here. I'm glad. I'm glad there's a lot of fans of Amadeus still. They're really not too bad. We've dropped a total of 2,700 frames. It's 0.4% for the day. Realistically, it's not at a problem point yet. It's just by watching the clock and seeing the frames start to drop, I know what's coming. So 7 o'clock, or it's about 7 o'clock my time, I'm going to adjust the schedule for the next 12 weeks or so with an average end time of about now. I'd like to stream later, But that's when my connection falls apart, so I won't be counting on it. For the next 12 weeks or so, this will be the average end time for streams. Even though I don't want that. Nothing. I can't find anything to mark from here. Slaps that Jinx right out of the air. Monkey stomps it. Ferris Bueller's Principal as Emperor Joseph. Yes, Emperor Joseph. It was great. He's excellent. The Musical King. The Musical King. Did you know that actor got arrested for peeping? I think so. I don't want to be slanderous here. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that actor got in trouble at one point for peeping or something like that. That sound right? Anyways, I still think he's a good actor, and I like a lot of his roles. Road trip out here. You can use my connection. It's solid, and we're dog friendly. Maybe after the election season. Sure. Yes. Hell yeah, Spider. Go for it. Pedozar. All right. So what did that actually uncover? It, as far as I can tell, uncovered what I'm looking for. Insignia, scrap. I'm looking for the last water part for Jeet. Look for points of interest without the binoculars first, then use the binoculars to tag them. All right, that makes sense. Was that one really as bare as it looked? It sure looked like it. And I missed a piece of scrap there, too. All right. Want to do the minefield? Let's take out a couple scarecrows and maybe do this 2 skull camp. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a water part there. The same time Paul Rubens did again. What happened to Paul Rubens again? I remember his big deal incident in the theater, but what either I missed it or forgot it. What happened with Paul Rubens a few years ago? I probably did, Spider, because I didn't find a single one from that vantage. The timed aspect of it stressed you out. Did you get a Spider t-shirt? Spider and Nate have t-shirts now, by the way. And they're both very cool. Spider, I saw your t-shirt design. It looks awesome. Looks awesome. Makes me a little jealous. I realized I could probably put the Chaos Butterfly on a t-shirt. But that's when my hesitation kicks in and I go, do I need to make my own Rorschach Butterfly? If I start selling merchandise with that shape that was modified from something I found on Google Images off of a Blogspot blog, off of a wallpaper site, some free wallpaper site. I'd like to think it'll never matter, and I could just keep using it the way it is. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to need to make my own Rorschach Butterfly and update the butterfly before I do anything else with it.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Sweet. Oh, I love having ammo for this thing. I should have upgraded the ammo a long time ago. You're gonna have both, Kim? Nice. Nice.
Are you away on one of your long journeys inside your brain?
Chum bucket.
Are you well enough to drive?
Chum bucket. So, Spider, let me ask you for a tip. Let me ask you for a game tip. How would I get this scarecrow down if I can't walk up there and my harpoon can't reach? As far as I can tell, my harpoon can't reach. How do I get that scarecrow down? Unless I could somehow launch the Opus up. And I guess it's possible. The right angle, I'm gonna try it. This should not work. That looks almost like a messed up ramp if I came at it from over here. Oh, there's a ramp. That's how I get there. There's a real ramp. There's the answer. Ramp. Ramp. Get in position.
Be careful. She's tough.
Need
but also
more
sensitive.
speed. That sucks. There you go. Nah, there I don't. Alright, let's back way up. Way the hell up. I got it! I got it! I don't got it. Yes! Hey, 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 hey. Hey! Wombat, how you doing? What have you been up to today? Another scarecrow. And maybe take this camp. And again, it's not too bad, but there are still some frame drops on, and we have gone 6 hours. I'll wrap up pretty soon. Yes! That's the kind of drive-by harpooning I want to see. Fuck yeah! Come on. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, you got it, Sebor. Yep. Woo! That was fun. What's that? Did you say something? Say it to my face. Saw that coming. Whoa!
He's gonna blow.
Why did he blow? Why did he blow? What the fuck?
His tank's live air.
We're gonna do a Top Gun. He's gonna fly right by.
Praise me, praise me. We are feared.
All right, fine. You're gonna run away, then I'm gonna leave. Wasn't here for you anyways.
This prime scrap just bolted.
You remember that one? You took a picture of it. Nice. I actually just set up a Steam group today. I haven't done anything with it. I gotta look at it a little more. But I was thinking that would be cool to have. So I did set up a Steam group for Starship Chaos. I'm gonna be able to see this.
Wonder why they don't have better security.
That's not the war crier. Hit the tank. Not a war crier symbol either. What the? The targeting snapped. Targeting snapped. Probably gonna need to pull that
she's
gate.
ailing. I'll cure her.
Yeah, Spider, I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for. Really don't know. But maybe. Where are the war chiefs that I don't see? Transfer tanks. Who's throwing all the explosives? Maybe the war chief is down. I'm not seeing a camp alert going up, so. Can we use their... They're willing to drop Molotovs in their own camp. So if they're gonna do that, take advantage. Does door require explosives? Let's see if they target me over by the door. I can get them to blow the door open. There we go, run, Max! Too far from the door. I really should go take out those defenses before doing any of this. But, what the hell? No! What? It has a photo mode? Like this? What a thing to find accidentally. Hot damn. Check out that explosion. Video mode, photo mode. I didn't really look for any of this stuff or process that the game had it. Sweet. Okay. Am I alive? Am I dead? Get up, Max! Go! 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 Uh-oh, we ain't done yet.
Get it! He who runs, runs!
Oh! They're doing all the work. Come on. Kill yourselves, please. Just keep it up. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble. If I stop to drink water, I think I'm in more trouble. This could be really tricky. Pretty sure I can't get away with drinking water right now. Unless I can get somewhere. We drink a little bit of water? Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit? Can I counter after drinking water? Fuck yeah. This is awful close quarters in here. Let's do it. At least the mortars can't get me in here, I don't think. That's what I'm saying. Nice. Woo! Oh, uno más. Yeah, the frames are dropping at a greater rate now. So, after this camp, let's call it. Explosion required. I can shotgun doors that say explosion required. No? No. Yeah, frames are dropping. This is why I wrap up before everybody says that the frames are dropping. Because the next thing you know, they just drop like crazy and it gets pretty. RZD, how you doing? Your day been? Transfer tanks. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, oh! Why didn't that blow up the transfer tanks? Okay, that's irritating. You get the can without getting hit, Max? There was fuel in here. I missed it. What am I missing here? Piano song requests? I might have to look at that after the stream here. Can. Where's the Molotovs coming from? Oh, shit. That is really annoying. I would like to know where they're coming from so I can mess them up. I should have done this before coming into the camp. Let me get the Opus and break through the other door, and let's go deal with that. It's making me crazy. I see it. I see it. We're gonna take damage here. Oh, ramming restricted. Ramming restricted. I can't. Can I strong harpoon it? Yes. The Opus can go through fire, but it will take a lot of damage. So I'm gonna Austin Powers it, apparently, to turn around. Oh! Then we're going through the fire. Come on, why can't I harpoon? Harpoon, please! Harpoon, please! Yeah, oh, he was hiding. Harpoon! Camp alerted, that's cute. It's about time. About time.
Stay away from fire!
Keep the car safe.
Maybe you should take out those Molotov guys. You know, I think that's a good idea. You got, this guy got raided by a few streamers, big streamers. It must have just been mind-blowing. Camps. Oh, that's the region. Camp. 1 relic, 3 insignias, a bunch of scrap. Weird. Why, not in the camp? Transfer tanks. 3 more tanks. That's the number I was looking for. How many transfer tanks didn't I get? Take some gas. Head back in now that we're not being bombarded. So strange that he can climb with gas tanks, but he can't climb with a weapon. Gas tank, yes. Weapon, no. Pro tip. Be good at the game. Not bad. there a tank, transfer tank behind the wall? Oh, but there is a history relic. There's a ladder there. We should be able to climb down into that if we're up.
Welcome.
Did not.
Come here. That the best you can do.
Well, you asked for it, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't quite as good as I wanted, but it worked. It worked. So they're tanks. Transfer tank. Whoa! We got a bonus war crier. Oh! Oh! One for you. There's enough gas there. This the history relic, maybe? Ow. Axe. Last transfer tank. I'm sure it's perfectly safe to shoot it from down here. Don't you agree? Nothing dangerous about doing that in close quarters. Cool. It was a little messy, but I think we're gonna call it here. Camp is taken. We can always explore it for the rest of the loot and history relics another time. Get back to the Opus. Maybe let's get back to a stronghold. Maybe I don't even have to be in the Opus to do it. Let's find out. Let's go back to Jeets. Fast travel. Please. Cool. Cheers. And what else going on? It's pretty early. Spider won't be streaming right for a couple hours. Who's doing what right now? Come on, app, please. Look at this. A lot of people playing right now. We dropped in on S7 this morning, and you should all check out S7 playing. He's playing The Witcher right now. Blaviken Blues, S7 style. 7's also been having stream tech trouble, so I think the host on S7 this morning didn't last that long. I think his stream bounced a few times. And we will drop back in on him sometime, but I think let's drop in on Venture Fear. He's playing Witcher 3. Everybody here loves Witcher that I know of. So, hey, thank you, Bob. Thank you, everyone. I had a fantastic day. Lurkers out there, thank you for lurking. Thank you all for being here, sharing this fantastic day with me. I had a great time. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do more of this. Schedule says I'm starting at 2 o'clock my time. I will probably try to start earlier than that, if possible, to avoid any of the troubles we're having. Okay, instead of doing an outro, we'll just I'll throw up the splash for 5-10 seconds, and we'll call it. Thank you all. Cheers. Do I have my gifts working over here? Do I? I still need to get all my gifts working again and my hotkeys. Antonok does not care for Witcher 3. Good night, Antonok. Green Iron Fist. Rummykins. Lamia, if you're out there, I know your internet connection crapped out. I don't think you're out there now. Iceman. Wombat. We are Woo. Kim. Spider. And Mom, if you're out there, you've been lurking all day. My mother's been lurking all day. I don't think she said anything. T Street, how are you doing? What do you rate this game and what's its replay value? If you're obsessive about collectibles and clearing maps that have markers, there's a lot of replay value. How would I rate it? I don't know how I would rate it on a number scale. I have trouble with that anyways with games, but game continues to grow on me. Holy shit. That guy made over the piano stream made $10,000 in one night because I can't process that right now. I can't process that right now. Stedmo, RZD, everyone have a great night. I will see you all later. See you all tomorrow, I hope. Cheers. And I'll see some of you over in the Discord sub chat in a few minutes. Lamia, you are there. Awesome. Awesome. Sweet. Y'all tomorrow. Good night.
You're not such a hopeless worm